I don't know if any of you know, but do you know who Archie Gray is? Yes, the Tottenham midfielder right back. Well, actually, do you know his brother, Harry Gray, who's actually still kind of at Leeds? Boo. Leeds, well, I say kind of because Leeds, boo, have loaned him to Rotherham. And Rotherham are playing at Valley Parade tonight, which is why I'm here, which is why I'm talking on about him. I want to see how well he will do. He's made 5 appearances for Rotherham and scored 2 goals. So let's see if he starts, let's see if he scores, hopefully not. Let's get into this. Tuesday night, match day vlog. Another one.
It is looking a bit empty before kick-off in here. There are your Rotherham fans and the man who we were speaking about, Mr. Gray, is starting for Rotherham, and we're nearly ready to go. I do hope there is loads of people outside the stadium who just haven't bothered coming inside yet. Okay, there is still quite a few to see, but it has filled up a little bit, especially in this stand we're in here. Exactly on the 10th mark, Pennington was in the box. Direct right delivered the cross and he smashed home the header to make it 1-0 after 10 minutes. It is confirmed the ref is jealous of Tyreek's muscles. He's been booked for being too strong. Well, not booked, but free kick given.
Unfortunately, after 23 minutes, Jackson was unable to continue with the match. An injury problem has forced him off. Ethan Wheatley is now on the pitch. Join me here as Rotherham have won a free kick that could potentially set up a decent cross for them. Hopefully our defence is gone far. Let's see, when's it going to get taken? Oh, the whistle has gone. The whistle has gone. Oh, he runs up. Swings it in. Oh, I don't know where the ball is. Oh, there's a shot right over the bar. Phew. Wheatley put it in the back of the net, but the offside flag beat him to it. Fortunately, it was offside. I'm looking at there is half an hour left of the match, and going to be honest, this first bit of the second half has not been good at all. We're just not really making out, to be honest. Honestly, it is. It's like Stockport again. Like last half an hour of Stockport. Honestly, we need to push really. We really need to push. Let's excite the fans. Let's get a second goal. You know, but Metcalf tried to do his iconic goal, but unfortunately it didn't pay off this time. Slightly wide. But you know what, that's what I'm about. I want more attacks like that. It's back to the bench for Wheatley as the sub is Stephen Humphreys enters the pitch. Questionable decision, Graham Alexander. They passed straight to Poynton in a dangerous area. Unfortunately, Poynton couldn't make the angle work and it fell straight into the defender. Poynton's not really been that lucky today, I don't think. It's officially another 3 points on the board. Again, another ugly win, but a win nonetheless, and a clean sheet for Walker.
Hello, welcome back. As you can see, it is getting crowded in here. We're in the middle of renovation, which I think I said in a previous video. Oh no, that might not come out yet. I'm a bit all over the place, gonna be honest. Anyway, it was another ugly win. Let's be honest, it was a win, but an ugly win. You know, I generally think the 10 minutes, the game was split. First 10 minutes, amazing. Last 80 minutes, not great. That ref was awful though, honestly. I think he made some really... It's like, if he knew it'd slow the tempo down in the game, if he called it. If it was something dangerous, he won't call it. So it was like, he was anti-football. You know, I think I can think of a man who was also anti-football, apparently. Anyway, let's talk about the three strikers like Jackson. And to be fair, it seemed like it all ended with Jackson. He was incredible, and then he picked up an injury, he carried on and picked up an injury again. But honestly, his dribbles are fantastic when he comes across. He's fantastic. But then he got injured. I hope he's not injured out for long. Because honestly, I genuinely think he will lead the line for City for the rest of the season if he stays fit, and he will score a plethora of goals. So then Wheatley came on. Okay, fair enough, fast, rapid striker, probably what we need. Unfortunately, I think Wheatley needs someone to directly serve him. You know, it's alright having Stars and Point off who control the game. He needs someone like Humphries on, which is why I thought it strange when Wheatley subbed off and Humphries then got subbed on. I'd have potentially subbed Point off and brought Humphries on, because Humphries could have easily swung balls in for Wheatley to head it, because at the end of the day he's quite tall for his age. But another clean sheet. That's 4 out of 5 clean sheets at home this year, which is an incredible stat. Sam Walker, wow, you must be getting up there in the league. Baldwin, absolutely sensational. Honestly, one of our best centre. I think he's generally the best centre back I've seen in a long time. He's ball playing centre back. He's physically strong, and he gives it 150% every game. And his balls are amazing. Out of the way, his passes and stuff. The only reason I think he would man of the match, but he's not got the card. Reason Pennington. Now, if I were to give Baldwin the card, it'd be his 3rd card, which is a crazy amount, which shows how good and consistent he is. Whereas I decided to give it Pennington because he hasn't got a card yet, and the goal, okay, it was decent defending. It wasn't all special, but it was good defending, if that makes sense. Like, he didn't stand out, he just did his job. But the fact he scored, I think, gets him to it. So, you know, here is the card. I'll have it on screen. I've only done it 84, but you know, he's got like 81 passing, 82 shooting, 84 defending, 86 physical, 79 passing, 64 dribbling. So it's a weaker card, but you know what? Pennington hasn't got a card, so I think it's fair. But I didn't want to just launch him straight into the deep end, if I'm going to be completely honest. Okay, let's rate the match then. I've already thought of what I want this match day to be, so let me go towards it if I can find it. Forgot all rankings, that's what I'm looking for. And we gave Stockport last time a 6.4, and I think this was worse, so I'm going to give it a 6.3. No, I'm going to give it a 6.2. I thought I gave Stockport a 6.5, so 6.2. Okay, and where it's currently sat 13th, and I think that really does sum it up, the fact it's so close to Port Vale in rating, because Port Vale was another win, and I generally, watching this game, it generally did feel a lot like that Port Vale game, to relegation fighting teams, even though we're 4th. Now, the next game I'm going to is Reading away. I have tickets for that. I've never been to Reading, so yeah, I hope you can join me for that, and I'm confident. I'm hoping we can get a win, but I'm confident we'll get points. So if we don't get any points, I'm going to do a forfeit here. I have to eat this knockoff Kit Kat. I've had a few of these and they're not great, so I'm going to eat this. The Morrison's break. But let's hope we can break Reading's spirits. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Let's keep, the growth recently has been incredible. Let's keep it going. Bye.